Welcome to this match of Mechabellum. You can see here I'm fighting against Cast and my options. Supply, Missile, Amplify and Training Specialist. Looking at those, there is Missile Spec, which starts with Mustangs and Crabs, which is not bad. The other ones, there is Amplify, a good one to go with Spiders, but I will decide to go with Missile. On my opponent's side, Typhoon, Marksman with Spiders, the good one, and Giant Spec here. There's also Rhino. And his choice will be Giant Spec. Let's quick deploy. You see me attacking his wall here. Because, well, I have Mustangs, I will have to grab Crawlers, and I don't want to start going against the turret, even if, as you can see, he's selling the turret. And positioning himself in the usual Titan formation. Hounds behind towers, they have fire. I'm in a symmetrical build here. Perhaps killing one spider. Part of his arm is going for my other tower, so I am at advantage here. The buff. Let's get some speed. Crab fighting Spider, but our debuff helps. Crab wins with a lot of HP left. And now it's just kill last few units. And he didn't even get the tower. So, great first round. And here there is another missile, which I could have grabbed. There is a deployment, I don't need it right now. Extended range Vulcan, which is, for my opponent, would be great, because he is Giant Spec, he can grab Vulcan without paying the 200. I will just grab the Wasps, since I already have missiles. So, one missile here, and Wasps here. And one shield, because, well, I was expecting him to grab Missile Strike. Instead, he grabs a deployment. The missile because, well, I have two Mustangs here. They are very vulnerable to missiles. And you see me grabbing more crabs. I was thinking, maybe I should go crab carry. So kill the hounds, damage the spider. Not a great missile, but not bad either. He's investing to more void eyes. My Wasp got a tower debuff, and that spells doom for his army. Instead I put Fangs in here, while my opponent grabbed a Raiden and put on my flank here. Okay, he's Giant Spec, he can do it, but, well, that's some very strange strategy here. The problem is, my anti-air is arriving first. Now the Crawlers, and I have the Wasps, so this Raiden is dead. He does has a deployment, so he can keep moving this Raiden around, but game offers me Phoenixes, well, I might as well grab them. They can deal with air, with heavy air, like, quite easily. So I will put the Phoenixes here, and just put Crawlers here. So Crawlers distract, Phoenixes kill. That's my idea here. And if he moves and it around or sell it, the Phoenixes will move forward here and the Crawlers will serve as late shot. Let's go for a quick deploy here. I'm throwing another missile here, while my opponent now is going for Phantoms. I went for the Henge for the crabs, because, well, I wanted to go crabs, but look at this, my opponent, Aerial Mode Voids, Phantoms, suddenly, almost all the enemy army is air. Just when I grab attack for the crabs. Quite annoying. I did put a missile here, but, well, one missile against everything that he puts here, not quite enough. Even the Fangs, he pulled it with a Prowler here on my deep flank. The Raiden stayed here and died. Nine seconds of debuff. Now it's 9 seconds of debuff for him. And I do still have my Phoenixes. Problem is, he still has a lot of air in here. And my Mustangs, only 4 left. My shaft clear, well, I don't have any. And more 9 seconds of debuff. And no, it's targeting my Phoenix and the other Phoenix. I dare to tower debuff, but can this Phoenix kill those two targeting it? And it kills the last one, but dies. And now I have only one Mustang to kill 3 Phantoms. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. Let's speed this. That last single missile that the Phantom managed to use and killed my Phoenix. If not, I would have won easily. Extended range arcs, great card, but not in this situation. Although I could pivot into Arc Light Shaft Clear. But I'd rather have Mustangs, let's use them. There's also Improved Wraith, which is also a good card. I will go for the Rhino drop. Let's quick deploy here. Opponent shield. So Mustangs here, and I will think on going Cunning Hounds, but too expensive. You go for the cheaper alternative, which is worse, but it's a lot cheaper. So Phoenix here, try to deal with the Phantoms and more shaft in front. Opponent going for a shield here, protect against missiles, which I did put one, so missile wasted, I think, or not. No, managed to kill the Crawlers. Opponent now going for fire, so yeah, it's killing my Mustangs here. He killed my Fangs in here quite fast, considering he had no great units to do it. But then he lost all his Phantoms in here to survive it on this side. I won the right. Tower debuff. My Rhino drop here. Dead. I still have a few Crawlers and they will buy me enough time. Just need to kill the Raiden, which was moved from here to here. Now that's victory again. And here, Rhinos. Other options don't look that great for me. If I still had the anti-air on the Typhoon, maybe it would be an option, but I don't have it. the spell that attack that reduce the range of the air units and they make them take increased damage. You see me going for missile interception on my Mustangs because, well, it's good against the Phantoms and it's great against the Hound Fire. Although my opponent just put one Hound here and this close it's hard to intercept, even if I have two Mustangs here. But just too short of a space to be able to intercept the missile. Opponent also went for Rhinos, using one here. I will put one Rhino here too. And one here. And my idea was to go for Whirlwind, but I didn't have enough money this round. You can see my Phoenix here, level 3. My opponent going for Crawlers here, which will be annoying because it will lock those Phoenixes. My Crawlers will kill his Crawlers, but it will take some time. And Abyss, which is deadly against crabs. Yeah, crabs don't like Abyss, and neither do my line formation Mustangs. Now my Phoenix is arriving a bit late, and his late Crawlers are also arriving. I'm winning the left side. And he still has a lot of Void Eyes protecting the Abyss. And my Phoenixes insist on attacking the same target. So now they started attacking other targets, but yeah, they are going to die now. Although, no, tower debuff. Those actually managed to kill the Abyss. And my opponent is not great on HP. Here, fortified Mustang is offered. I will decide to grab it because, well, it helps against the fire here, which is always landing a little here, though it's not doing that much here. So maybe shouldn't have grabbed it, but I like this card. It's not that expensive. Although it's not protecting them against much. The Abyss will still one-shot them with the laser. Phantoms will still be able to one-shot with missiles. Yeah, there's not much that it's protecting them against. Maybe the Hound shots, normal shots, but only two Hounds here. One that he moved here from this side. You'll see me throwing Wasps here. I do have one missile back. You'll see now me going for Whirlwind. And my opponent goes for Crawlers in the middle, which is hell of annoying, because I have no shaft clear here. The Mustangs will move forward, and where's my shaft clear? I don't have any. Did put Mustangs to kill those Crawlers here, but look at this. My Phoenixes, my highest level Phoenixes, actually highest level here. The others are level 1, but they alternate to deal with Crawlers in the middle instead of going to deal with their correct targets. And yeah, tower debuff in here. They are now arriving here. Did basically nothing. Look at the damage they did. No damage, they only shoot at Crawlers. I did grab tower debuff for my Wasps, but it's a bit late and they are wasting shots, shooting at the same Void Eye every time. So, tower debuff, and yeah, they are dead. So, very annoying Crawlers here. It was very effective, and Crawlers are offered again. You see my opponent going for the same play, which I will not counter again. Foiling it. You see me going for attacks on the Phoenix. I need charged shots because, well, he has Abyss and he's screaming more. So I need damage to kill them. So you see me grabbing more Phoenixes, charged shots on them and range. Missile crawlers here so they can move faster forward, but there is this here. I'm also throwing crawlers here. But over here would be better. Crawlers here was a mistake. And not protecting this was a big mistake too. I'll put a missile here and here. Missile here killed quite a few crawlers. But you can see my Phoenixes, most of my Phoenixes turned to shoot at crawlers in here. And instead of shooting at the right targets. So I had no DPS and this happened. And look at the amount of damage. Yeah, one-shotted from 3k HP. But you would think my build was wrong. No, my build was not wrong. Me ignoring the crawlers here was wrong. So let's make this last round, do this last round once more. Let's go with underground threat, and then also notice that my opponent was loading, grabbing extended range, more speed. He was going very aggressively. Let's put prowlers here, like I said, it would be better. Let's copy my opponent here, but I think I don't need to load. Let's grab one Mustang, put it in the middle, should protect it, we'll put a missile to help it. Let's elite recruit more Phoenixes. What else do I need to do? Let's sell a crab. They are not doing anything. Ah, forgetting charged shot. Let's grab a missile here. Let's put a missile here again. One here. Maybe I will hit some void eyes. Ah, forgot the missile here. I said I would do. Should. When they are getting to the Mustangs, they take a missile will help clear things here. What else do I need to do? I had 50 left. Let's level this crawler. I could put another missile, but I don't want to put more missiles there. I have 4. So let's see how this will go. I think it's going much better. Most of the Abyss are dead, only one left alive. Ouch! That hurt. But victory! And I didn't feel even alone, like my opponent did. Look here, he was lonely. But that's it for this game. Someone asked for games that I lose to, so here is one. I was very mad when I lost with 3000 hit points. I was just fine, almost full HP. Then I lose in a single one because of crawlers. Crawlers in my backline, which I didn't respect. And I had already suffered because of them last round, on round 6. On round 6, if I put Mustangs here and protect, I also win. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.